Dun, dun, dun. Yep, there we go. Oh, I think that's UPS.
You think?
I thought I heard UPS.
Yep, he's here. Okay, and your name? Marla. Marla? Thank you. You got a package.
I will do that after this. Thank you. I know it's the Precious.
The Precious?
That is?
Oh, it's too much.
Alright, so I think we're about ready to start. Make sure everybody can see this potentially. I can't find the screen. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I'm fine.
Sorry, but I really very loud sense
Alright, so this is, we're going to start with Metro X game on the left, of course. I will be trying to switch back and forth between the Discord and any YouTube comments that potentially someone is there. So, but if you're watching this later, ignore all of this and we can get to the game. Gotta do my silly stats. Alright, so as I said, we're going to start with Metro first. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see how this looks with the light. I need to work on my lighting in my new place, so let's try to get. Yeah, or just get a new camera because these. And that works well enough. Alright, so this is like what they consider a roll and write game. In this case, it's draw and write, or draw a card and write. Once again, I apologize. You don't need to know much of what, just the shapes, and this is the section that's going to be more important. We're going to play this solo, but this is typically 1 to 6. 6 players. The main difference is there's these little boxes. So if I zoom in right there, the first person to complete a line gets the diamond, and the person who the other people will get the smaller one. I think that's only the first and second person get scoring. If you get the diamond or the square at the same time as other people, then you both share it. So I'm going to be doing this a lot. Next time I hope to have a better camera. We'll see. Or at least one better camera. I don't know. Anyways, so object game is to get the most points. What's going to happen is I'm going to flip over one card, and you put that number in one of these square boxes. Now, what that means is, like say I put a 3 here. Then starting with the leftmost, you put an X in each circle, following the path. And if you get this red line all the way to here, maybe I will turn on the light just to make it easier. You can see the red path as this. I have not perfected my setup in my new place. So at least for streaming. So the red line, if you get all these circles filled all the way to here, then you get the 2 points because it's worth 2, 4, 7, 5, 4, and so on. That glare is pretty bad. All right, actually that works. Nope, the glare's still there. All right. For those who are colorblind, I mean, I'm not going to be able to help you with this, but if you get the game, they do have different, I guess, material or texture to them, like a bunch of red dots on the red, or a bunch of dots on the red. There are lines in the purple. It's very subtle, but if you look, you'll see. Now, you'll see that some of the lines cross over, so if you put, like, say I put an X here, here. Let's do a better example of, say I have X's here and here and here for whatever reason, and I decided to do the orange. Okay, let's just do this. Orange and all these X's go. So orange goes from here to here to here. If I get like a 3 card like this, I can still only put 1 X here because you keep on going with that until you run out of the number count, or you hit the end, or you hit another X. So it would be 1, and that would be it. You don't have to go to full 3, obviously, because you can't in that situation. But that is something to keep in mind when putting X's down. The other one that is tricky. So there's skips. Now, once again, back to the whole X is all over here and X is here. If you have a skip, you can have an X here, skip 1 space, and X here. The numbers tend to be 2, 4. I think there's a 5. There's a 6. It's a reshuffle of the deck. As you can see, transfer will go over in a bit. There's a free space, which is just literally just put an X there, wherever you want. How the transfer works is basically you put an X in one of these squares, any square you want, and you go to the next available spot and put an X. So say I put X, not put X, you put an X here, and you go to the next available spot, which technically would be here, but say we moved it to here, and you would put the number, and the number equals the number of routes connected to it doubled. So in this case, it would be, if we were doing this one, you have orange and red and green, so that would be 6, because 3 and then times 2. These 2 are the biggest spaces down here. You can see a bunch of other ones are connecting to it. So you keep on going until all the boxes are full. Then you add up all the points of all that says completed, so all the train routes that you complete, and then you transfers out of your transfer points. This is how many you miss, and so here is the stats of how many you miss. If you miss 5, you get -1 all the way down to -10. This sheet, which is just the backside of that, just tells you a little more detail about what each transit card does. If I do this more of this game, then I will probably have a layout that has these cards up there in the corner so you can read them. I did a quick check and I couldn't find a board. I'm going to turn off this light because I think it's going to be better, because then I'm not going to have the glare, because this is a dry erase board. Alright, so that being said, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. And you can put in any box there that you want. And we are ready to start. I'm just going to give the game cards a quick shuffle, and we can get this started. Six and a reshuffle. So, I'm just going to go ahead and put a 6 at this gray H6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next time I put one of those, I put it here. Now, also about these, like, say I had an X here for, like, say I had 2 for the red. When I do orange, I pick off there. So you got to be smart about using the boxes for when they actually need their own passage. Like, I just did that. There's 9 in a row of its own accord for the gray or H line. So, not bad shuffling, but I did it. We have 3. Alright. I'm actually, the camera's like right in front of me, so it's going to be interesting doing this, but let's go ahead. I like to do this so I'm prepared to do some transfers right here. So that way, if a transfer comes up, I don't have to waste, because sometimes transfers come at the worst possible position. Like right now, well, it's not the worst right now, but that's perfectly. So once again, how I do X, and theoretically, if you're not doing like an endpoint like I was doing as an example up here, you could just count the number of tracks that it touches that space. So I did an X. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is worth 8 points, and I'm going to center that a little bit more. But that is how you do a transfer. So that is a lot of points, because you do not get any points for any of these boxes filled up. So that's why transfers are really nice. Free space, that's nice. And so this can be anywhere. It doesn't affect anything of the squares, and it can be like I just put it the yellow, or I could put it at this pink. So I hopefully can last the build up, but it's probably better to put it closer to one of the lines so you can continue the line than just throwing it at the end. But this is how I do it. And outside of the last 2 games I played, I've scored pretty highly. 3. Oh, whoops. No one pointed it out. Maybe somebody will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just go ahead and... No. I want a big number there. Alright, so... Blue, I don't want blue, don't want purple. Actually, purple's not too bad. Let's do... Actually, I'm going to hold off on purple. Let's do pink. So, hopefully pink goes... Always confused, goes right there. Hopefully I can get the pink one moving. It's probably too low of a number for pink, but happens. 2 and a skip. I don't know how far I'm going to get with blue, though. Blue has a lot. Let's just go for red. Right? Yeah. Hopefully I can have an orange. Push that along. 3 skip. That's actually not too bad. You're not going to get everything filled in, so sometimes it's kind of like, whatever. But I do need to just make a decision. Sure, I'll do here. 1, 2, 3. Following the yellow pass. Okay. Another transfer. So the good and bad of this is that if I had another color lined up, I could easily put an X right there, but I don't, so I can either, it's probably more advantageous to put another X here, because this gets you a lot of points. So we'll start here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, that's 18 points. It's more than that the I line would give you in the beginning. Alright. 5. 5 is good. Do I want to use that for pink? Sure. There might be a strategy to this. 3, 4, and 5. I don't know the strategy of it yet, but I just need 5 more for the pink. Could use that and just finish pink off, which might be a smart decision. Or I can use it to get the green going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have to shuffle all the cards again. So we get a general idea of what is going on. So hopefully you don't get any more transfers. So if I didn't mention it, you keep on going until all the squares over here are filled up. And so that is where you put all the the numbers. And so you don't have any places to put numbers. And, I think it's mainly on the other track where I will finish a line in like 2 boxes and have like a box or 2 left over, and I just use it for filler. I don't like that number. Let me just put something else in its place. 2 skip. Man, green. Man, green has a lot. 1, 2. I'm gonna do. Oh, we can't do it. I was gonna do skip there, but can't do that anymore. I'm gonna do a purple. Skip is powerful. 1, skip 2. Then purple is pretty far along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty good. So I think so. 4. Green. 1, 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a green 4. Wait, is there anything else I'd rather do a 4 at? No, I don't think so. No. Green 4 is the best idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. Only 2 there. Blue can only do 1. Purple 1. Yellow 1. I could do the green. Pink. Pink. Might do orange. Or no, I'll just do red. No, I'll just do green. Get it over with. So now I circle the green, signifying that I've completed it, and move on to a transfer. Boo. So, we do blue, purple. All this is pretty bad. I guess red is the best because that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 2 different colors times 2 is 4. So I'm gonna get a lot of points for that. But I'm not completing a lot of trains, but I have a free space. out yellow like that, or blue. I might want to do blue. Put a circle, X on a blue space. That's great. 6, 1, 2, 3, 8, 7. Let's go ahead and just fill that out. Then we got a 4. So if you have to fill in blue. Alright, so we don't want orange. Too small over pink. Yellow would just get 1. Purple would just get 1. Blue might be our best choice. And then, yeah, we're going to do blue. 4 blue. So make sure we didn't miss anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get another free space, which would be nice. We can fill it in. Might use a 3 on one of these 2 spaces. Then I need a 3 skip up here. I just need a 3 skip for them in general. Gray. So we have purple. Purple needs a skip. Crazy. Or free space. I should have used a free space on purple. Pink, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it on blue. Get the points. Let's fill that one up there. And then we have another transfer. Goodness. I mean, I don't see myself finishing orange. So we're gonna do another 4 points. Just let me double check. So yeah, it says find the first empty space station from the start point, fill it with a number equal to twice the number of train lines that make a stop there. So 2 train lines times 2 is 4. I'm getting a lot of transfer points. 5, I think. Yep, that's exactly what I need. Pink, pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, I'm getting some points there. 4. I half think about using just the 4 on the gray just to move things along. Purple, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that 4 here on the gray. So 1, 2. So I need to skip 3. Not a regular 3. Come on, game. Yellow. Orange. None of those are helping. Definitely none of those are helping. Well, just theoretically, with the yellow, if I get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like right now, I can finish it. Make sure purple isn't. No, purple doesn't need it. Orange totally doesn't need it. So make sure I didn't miss anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that makes my gray a lot easier because I just need a 2 skip. Like that. 1, 2. I am doing good. There's my 6th shuffle. So I only have 2 spaces. I have that or that. I'm gonna fill. Oh wow! I do not want to fill in the purple. So I will waste it right here. What was the last card? 3 skip. Alright, so one last card, at least for me. Trying to think of. I mean, actually, yes, this should be everybody at the same time. Because we're all using the same cards. So, this should be your last train card if you're playing along with this madness. I know on Board Game Geek, some people made their own like cities. Like there's a New York city and maybe a London one. Could be fun. I don't know how well they are. Transfer. Wow, that's fun. All right, so completed things. Oh no. Alright, hey, nothing happened. So, this is my score chart. So, first we do completed. Yeah, we're going to. Sorry about that. It's sort of. Alright, 7, 5 is 12. Plus 4, 16, plus 11, 27, I think. Let me double check my math. That's why I have calculators. 7 plus 5. Alright, transfers. So, 8, let's say it's 16, so we have 26. That's a lot. And empty spaces. 1, 2, 3. I have a lot of empty spaces. So, according to this, empty spaces 13 equals -6. Which is a score of 47, which is actually my highest score yet. Sweet. And then for the solo variant, here are what you're playing for. So 47, you possess the professional level skill. I've been getting mainly high 30s. I think I broke 40 once. I got some 20s too, so that's awful. But that is Metro X. I guess I can hold on a second. So the game does have a backside to it. So this is supposed to be the beginner side because I guess a lot of lines were all over. This one, same thing. It's just some of the cards are different numbers. Like actually, there's a 4 card, but then anyways. So a lot of them are crisscrossing. So if you get blue, and then it's supposed to be more challenging. But you get a basic gist of what this version looks like. In the past, like I would play one side and then the other side. They play differently. I don't know if I would necessarily say one is harder than the other. Because typically I feel like I would get the same score no matter which version I would play. Like I would play this one, and then I'd play the other one, and I'd get the exact same score. So it's kind of, I haven't seen it as being harder. It's just a different challenge, a different way to do it. So, but yes, that is the Metro X, and now I will actually do this transition so I can get the other game ready. I do not have it ready, and I had to readjust all my stuff. This other one I've had for a little bit longer. Definitely a different experience. This one's more drawing. options. And it's Trails of Tucana. What happens here? And there, once again, there is a small island version and a big island version. We will just play with the small island. As I set things up, just try to quickly remember some of the more So, once again, I'm going to play this like a solo. So you can play this at home until I get like something more set up. Yeah, I knew I should have had this little set up. All right. We'll see how this goes. Probably should use a pen, but all right, we're gonna do a similar setup where we have these deck of cards and we have our map. And I am going to grab a pen though. 1 second. Hopefully this pen has good ink. Alright. So, I'll turn on the light first. It's not shiny, so maybe this will work out a little better. Let's use to adjust. Alright, so in this game, obviously the object is to get the most points. You play, I think 2 rounds, or do you play 3 rounds? Oh, okay. Alright, so what's going to happen is you're trying to get the most points, but you're going to flip over. I'm going to flip over 2 cards. So, example is wood and forest. And what you do is you find a wood mark and a forest mark, and you draw a line from the center to the center. So, for example, these 2 can go together because, well, you can see you draw forest to stone. And you keep on doing this, you keep on going through this deck. There is a wild, which is any terrain. The terrain types are forest, sand, water, and stone. There is a certain number of each card. You can see up at the top left here of the sheet, if you have one, where you can see that there is only 2 wilds, 8 sand, 7 grasses, 6 stone, and 4 waters. So, that's the variation of them. To start us off, actually, what you do is you take one of these sealed envelope cards. Shuffling doesn't matter because they're all just letter circles. And so what the point is this: when you play multiple people, you designated a first place per person. In this case, I'll just go ahead and you start with, I have this, so I can do that. You start with the first square and you write in the letter. So mine's E, and then we have A, and then D. And so the numbers of the player. So first player starts with their red or E there. Then let's do this. All right, A, D, B, C, E, B. Yes, the letters repeat. And the reason why the letters repeat is because that is totally a C, not a G. Not that you can see my total C. Oh, I swear I need to get new cameras. I apologize. So if you need to make your circle around, don't want to copy mine. Obviously, there is your letters. Now, the reason why the letters are not focusing is because the camera sucks. The reason why there's doubles is because if you look over here, if you match them, you get that many bonus points. You also get one of these cards. And how they do it in solo is, and actually how they do it in regular, is you remove some of the cards. Because you go through this deck only like 2 times, I believe. Just double checking. It's been a little while since I played this. Yes. And that's what's here for. So you have 2 rounds. So go through this deck until there's 1 card left, and then you circle your points. You put your final score here, and then for solo mode, you remove some of these cards. Shuffle all the remaining cards that you haven't completed. Like if you go A to 2, you get a point. Shuffle the card, and then you only take 2 and place them face up. So the second round, playing solo, you don't have as many to potentially complete. So it's what you're focusing on. How the scoring works, and I guess that's super important, is you're going to be scoring all this twice. So the first round and then the second round. As you can't see it all. So there's round 1, round 2. So if you get the advantage is if you get the points here beforehand up in this top gold space, you get to score it twice. The first round and the second round if you get it in the first round. This is only scored once. These blues and these stars are only scored once. There's your total points. Now, how you get these gold things is by connecting one of them to a dock. So if I have this connected to this, I get 1 point. Now, what this rocky path icon here means, goodness light, I will figure out the setup. I apologize. It means you get to draw 1 free path anywhere you want. So if you connect this dragon and then connect this dragon, you can set off a chain reaction of drawing your paths over and over again if you manage to match everything up. So you get to A to A by matching A to A, matching A to A, C to C, and so forth. Yeah, that's about it. Let's try to get a high score. So, and then these cards, A, B, I'll just flash them. So, A is worth 2 points. Let's get this set up. There we go. And that last one's so you'll shuffle those up, but that's the basic gist of those points for the stars. If you complete them, Like I said, I'll shuffle them and remove all but 2 for the second round. And I think that's about it. We'll just play. If anybody has any questions, we can speak out in the chat or wherever, or leave a comment. But here we go. I'm just trying to shuffle this. All right, so we flip 2 cards. Forest to mountains. Now, you do not have to start at a dock. Oh, there's a pencil. I don't want to use the pencil. I want to use a pen. Question. That does not help one bit. I just need better lights. So, okay. So, forest. Alright, force to rocks. So I really want to focus on the dragon because that's 4 points 2 times. So forest to rocks. We'll do this. Yeah, that shows up. Next is wild to rocks. Ooh, that's wild to rocks. Water. There we go. Sand to sand. Somebody's tapping their fingers against the wall. Sure. Random, sort of. Stone to water. Look, I already got that. Thanks a lot. I need stone to stone, but we can do that. Man, all the stones are going to be used up soon. At least for the first playthrough. Sand and forest. Sand and forest. Alright, so I will always get 1 point on the next 2 rounds because I have connected one of these gemstones to the ground, to a dock. Ooh, a wild and stone. I don't need all this stone and water yet. You know what? You're not doing appendix, so I can't erase it. Man, we've got to use up like all our stones right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost. This is 5. I don't need more sand to stone. I guess I could do. Don't know why there's 2 of those. I guess it's just like in the blue section to indicate A to A. Oh, by the way, this is the grande size. So it's a lot more water, and you do 3 rounds. That's what it is. On the grande, you do 3 rounds. All right, I need to do stone. Oh, right here. Weightlifter cat. Water and stone. Seriously. I don't even know what to do with this. Sure. I seriously just don't know what to do with stone anymore. Alright, forest and sand. There we go. We're doing this. We're doing this. Forest and forest. I think I wanted that. Why did I want that? Like so close to like connecting a bunch of these. Oh, I'm getting low on cards. Sand to sand. Oh, I've used up all the bricks, so that will never be connected. That's bogus. Get the cat, 3 points. Forest and forest. Get there. This is the last water. This is the last one for this round. Cash. 2 waters. I did not get a dragon. Didn't get a single dragon. Monkey. If only. Oh my gosh. Awful. I don't care. This needs to connect somehow. Sand. Alright. So, once again, take all these cards, shuffle them. So if you manage to get one of those first ones, congrats. So, E is the only ones you can build it to. Alright, well, we can go to scoring. Alright, so you just look at the scoring for the gold section. For me, it is 4. So I will at least get 8 points. I gotta be able to connect more, right? So there's other scoring cards. There's like when you play with more people, there's actually a second grouping of cards that are added to the deck. Or I think like that grouping is like for the first round, and then for the second round you add in number 2 cards, which we are playing with. But with solo, they just tell you use number 2 cards. So I think the number 1 cards are worth more. Yeah, like the E's worth 7 instead of 5. Alright, my bad shuffling is done. Let's get this started. We have water and sand. Alright, we got a dragon. You know, I feel like I have a good basis. It's gonna exponentially explode. That's what's gonna happen. Stone and water. Oh my gosh, again. Again. I might as well just like connect those, but I don't know what else to do with stone and water. I'm just, 2 forests. Alright, well, get a book. Hey, look, we have stone And we have wild. Oh my gosh. Question is, do I just go ahead and connect? Yeah, I might as well go ahead and connect. So, I get, now I'm going to get a total of 9 points from dragons, plus I get a free path. E, I get a lot of points. So A. A's over here, goodness. You know what? I'm going to do this and get another free pass. There we go. So close to connecting E and E. Just 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces. Stone and sand. It's alright. Preparing for that cat. It's like this cute, like weird little cat thing. Cat with a club. A dragon. And a toucan. Who needs toucan, right? Look, stone and forest. Don't like any of those. Yeah, we're gonna do the A. Don't have a good feeling about this one. Water and stone. Water and stone. Oh, it's like my mortal enemy right now. You know what? We can work on connecting A's and getting those points. Right? Sound like a good idea? I'm just looking at. Yeah, it is a very good idea. Wild and sand. I feel like stone and sand getting A connected. But no, this is a better idea. Right, because then I get a new kitty cat. And then I can connect these two. Alright. Making some progress. Forest and water. So now I should go for points. Now we could do that, but it's gonna be risky. Because here's a forest and here's a sand. Alright, E's are connected. E's a straight path. And I got that 5 points. Check. Sand and sand. Not really helpful anywhere. Unless I try to connect D. D's not going to be connected to anything. Okay, so I get a book. So we got a forest and another forest. Is that helpful? I don't think so. No. So close. We're down to the last couple cards. Is our last turn? Yes, this is our last turn. Alright, make this count. So that will give me nothing. but it would connect A, but that's not connected. Sand to rocks. Sand to rocks. I don't think it's going to help me at all. Besides connecting A, but this is the only thing I see right here. This was all planned. I had to do a redo. Yeah, so I don't even know. Sure. That was the last card. And it was another sand. Alright, so now we add up the points. 3, 4, 5, 10, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 21 points. We get 10 for completing the E, and we got 5 points for completing the E. So we add up that points. Actually, that's so that was me messing with the cam, and total of 40 points, which is awful. Actually, it's not. Yes, it is awful. Because that's a scoring thing. I got 40. That was an awful hand. So what we're gonna do is I want to try the smaller one again, the petite. So that's what we're gonna do. Hope you don't mind. B, C, D, E. Because that was just awful. Just looking at my scores, my best score was 102, and I got yeah. We can do that again. But you get the gist of it. It's pretty fun, and then once again, it's a matter of where your letters are and the luck of the draw. Hopefully that wild is not at the bottom, and hopefully you don't get just like a bunch of oddly placed rocks. Maybe my fault was going after the dragon so early. Here is a new card. So your red space is A, then you have C, B, D, C, D, E, B, A, and last E. All right. So, shall we? Let me give this one more shuffle. I don't trust myself. Here we go. First card is, we have a stone and stone. Great. You gotta trust him. Water and anything. Well, we can get that dragon immediately. There we go. No messing around this time. Sand and forest. It's not too bad. Sand and forest. Water and rock. over there. So I probably shouldn't have done that, but I have a pen and can't erase. Water and rock again. Forest and rock. Double sand. Wow, man, that C and D is so. These are like so close. I should probably focus on that. What is that? Exponential points, but whatever. Forest and sand again. Yeah, I should be going after that. Sand. Man. Right. Take the hint. Watch now, they're not going to give me anything. Sand. Wild. Oh, I'm sure I ran out of forest and sand. Forest and rock. Going for the kitty cat. Water and forest for the last one. Sweet. So I get my double dragon and a free space. I should connect the D's. So that'll give me this plus 4 points. Now they said something about if you completed something. Wait, hold on. Where is? So I do remove D, and then I get to score points. So it's 10 points. I think the 100 points is probably from the Grande Island. And I have A and E left over. So connecting A and E. Shuffle, shuffle. How doable is E? A is a lot more if I start directing myself that way. Oh, I was wondering, one of my cards was faced the wrong way when I was shuffling. It was throwing me off. Alright. Water and forest. Okay. We have a forest and sand. I can connect this. Probably should have did left and right, not up. But whatever. Forest Wild. I'm trying to connect those. Who knows about EA? Probably should, but of course, force us to. I think my problem is I'm not focused enough on what my path should be. Probably should have went down, but whatever. Wild. Give me the kitty cat. Sand and more sand. You utilize the chain reactions more. Sand to water. Water to sand. Forest water. I'm not getting good draws. You're connected. Forest. Forest to rock. Is that good? I don't see it being good. I guess I'm closer to connecting A right here. Sand and rock. Yeah. Could have had that by now. Sand and rock. Rock to water. Can we get this? That was awful. At least we can connect A. If I was smart, I would have done to Tucana. I got points because I think this is my last pull. Last pull is sand to rock. Oh my gosh, this is going to be even worse. Guess we can get cats right there. That's the most I can do is get cat. Goodness, it's awful. We've got 13 points. Seriously? Didn't complete. What? I must be doing this wrong. I mean, I can't imagine what I'm doing wrong outside of. Man, I've just been getting really bad pulls, though. draw with these games, I guess, or I'm just focusing on the wrong things. Oh, that was awful. Sad you had to see that. But that was Trails to Tucana. Like I said, get more another turn. Things are worth more points, but it's a lot more spaces to cover. Maybe next time I'll not focus on the dragon. Anyways, that's I'll look into getting a better camera or figure out a better system. Cameras just need a lot more light than people. So, because the light in here is pretty good. I can see everything, no problem. Anyways, that'll do it for this play along. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the game, put it in the comments. And yeah, that will do it. Hopefully we'll get some other fun games online up and going, but we'll see. Alright, see ya.